What if I fixed every problem in my life and let go of the broken things I do? What if you found me at the end of your block? From your driver's side window I said I love you. What if I got in and we drove down to the beach, stayed up in Todd Burns' house where nobody could reach us, cut up some onions, pretended that we cried, and we laughed till we kissed, and we kissed till we died. I know nobody's drinking, no one needs pills, and you know just what I'm thinking. Everything's real, everything's real, everything's real, everything's real, and everything is real. What if I held on instead of walking away? What if we threw out our stupid phones and ended all the sad, silly games that we play? And I'd kiss your neck and whisper in your ear, and you wouldn't have to wonder whether I was really here. You could see the sunlight turn all the blackness into blue. You could hold my hand and kiss me, and I'd wrap all up in you. We could sleep till 2 after, watch the sunrise on the beach, eat all the food in Todd's house where nobody could reach us. And I'd tell you so much truth, and we never had to lie. We laughed till we kissed, and then kissed till we died. And nobody's drinking, and no one needs pills. You know just what I'm thinking, and everything's real, everything's real, everything's real, everything's real, oh, everything's real, everything's real, everything's real, everything's real, and everything is real. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
I wanted to play that song tonight,
Right, I knew that.
but it was too hard. So I'm so glad you did, because I don't play that song very often, and damn, it sounds good when you.
Awesome, thank you.
That's cool. All right, now I'm gonna.
My turn.
I was hoping I'd fallen from grace, with the earth rushing hard at my face. There's so much I tried to erase. It's just a little America, little bit anxious, little bit restless, a little bit thankless, a little bit reckless. When everything falls away, I fall away. Tried hard to let it all go, but I cling to my secrets I follow, you're not alone. If I lead, I will lead you home to a bed in the undertone. If I take what I mean to give, if I tell you the things I did, if I die when I mean to live, it's just a little America, little bit anxious, little bit restless, little bit thankless, a little bit reckless, when everything falls away. It's just a little America, a little bit anxious, a little bit thoughtless, a little bit thankless, a little bit reckless, when everything falls and I'm tearing my heart from the cracks in the walls. I'm a little America, a little bit empty. I'm holding my breath in the notes that you sent me. I'm writing my letters, I'm singing for rain, and I hope you can hear me now. I hope you can hear me now. Love that song. That's an awesome song.
Thank you. That is an awesome song. I think that's what it does to hear someone else do it. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. Okay. So every time we do this once a month. For a while, I was doing this once a week, and I think that would have killed me by now. So once a month is great. So I find 7 songs. Some of them are really old, some of them are brand new. So I think I was in my maybe early 20s when I wrote this. I'm in my late 20s now, so it wasn't that long ago. But this is called Something Beautiful, and it will be on your bingo card.
Breezes blowing in my mind. Things are changing all the time. Is it worth the time it takes? Can we really change mistakes to something beautiful? Ain't it wonderful? No. Ain't it wonderful and strange? All the ways we rearrange. Ain't it wonderful to know? It's okay for you to show them something beautiful.
played that on this stage before. It's funny. This is all funny to me.
Okay. Well, I'll play a song that Whalen, who I think, I'm so happy that Whalen's here tonight. And my
Me
daughter
too.
is going to join me for a song in a little while, but Whalen mentioned this song, so I'll play it now. And this entire song takes place during me taking a leak at a church. So,
Like during
it's a true story.
during a service, or
No,
No,
this
okay.
is me wandering around at night. I mean,
Okay.
I just wandered up to a church, but I had to pee, so that's where this kind of came from. A real story. Jesus Christ himself told me I should give everything away. And I looked him in the eyes and I said no. Well, I guess you're more convincing, baby, 'cause I gave everything but the kitchen sink to you when you said you had to go. Now I'm pissing in the bushes at the church where we got hitched and said forever, and I'm still high. And I'm missing you real bad, baby, searching for whatever gets me by. It's San Antonio over, and you don't even care. It's San Antonio over, hope you're doing all right out there. Well, it's 95 in April and I'm madder than a big brass monkey on the floor at the store where everybody used to spit. And ain't it funny how complex and scattered everything will get when you try too hard and get fired right before you quit. And ever since the day I heard you whisper to yourself, hallelujah, I swear to God I never trusted you again. And it's 10% possible I never really knew you. 90% you're better off with him. It's San Antonio over. You don't even care. It's San Antonio over. Hope you're doing all right out there. Love is like the sun. It warms the universe. But when you look right at it, it makes everything much worse. Love is like the cactus. It blooms now and then. But when you go to grab it, you go twisting in the wind. Well, I'm still pissing in the bushes at the church where we got hitched and said forever, and I'm still high. And I'm missing you real bad, baby, searching for whatever gets me by.
that was going to be my second pick, if I didn't do other things real quick. I like that one too. the line I had thought was funny in the song was, "We ate all the food in Todd's house." I don't know why that was really funny to me.
Yeah. Well, and a friend of mine named Todd Burns has a house at Port Aransas, and he won't even listen to the song to know that he's in my song.
Oh, come on, Todd.
The last song.
I was like, am I supposed to know who Todd Burns is? Is he famous?
I'll bring him to one of your shows.
Okay.
No,
Well,
he's
I'm
not.
sorry, I can't play that song if he comes to one of my shows, but. Yeah, we were inevitably talking about songwriting before the show, and yeah, and how a lot of times it's much easier to write from a very painful place, but there have been things that are too painful to write about, and it kind of throws me for a loop when that happens. But my breakup that was now like 2.5 years ago was kind of one of those things, and that was like one of the most painful things about it is like I can't even write my way out of this. But I did eventually. I have had some songs coming through, and I want to play this one because you and Christy had your sad Christmas song contest show, and I was like, oh yeah, I got this. But something else was going on that night, and I couldn't go, so I wanted to make sure that you heard this. It's called "The Ghost of Christmas Past." And I think when Taylor Swift hears this, she's going to be like, I should have thought of that. But she didn't.
She'll get my plush red stocking there at your parents' house. It's late, you'll all be talking how you're finally happy now. My ghost is in the driveway, trying to walk through doors, despite 100 families glad to take the place of yours. No one will ever ask how I stopped haunting you so fast. You'll gather round the table. She sits where I once did. The cut that once was fatal, bruising where the edges hit. I'm disappearing purple, swallowed in green and red. Won't she look beautiful? They're sleeping in your childhood bed. No one will ever even ask about the ghost of Christmas past. You'll never hear the rattling of chains, 'cause I found something quieter than pain. Maybe I was never really changed. How'd I stop haunting you so fast? I'm just the ghost of Christmas past. She'll get my plush red stocking there on your parents' couch with dogs and morning coffee. You're finally happy now.
Thank you. I wouldn't have won that night, though. Heather was a very deserving winner.
That was,
Heather's
well,
song, yeah.
There were a few really sad. That's a great song.
Thank you.
No, there were. You know what? That's such a cool experience to get everybody together at Christmas, and the contest is whoever writes the saddest song. And it's sounds terrible, but it's one of the most fun things I've
It sounds
ever done.
joyful.
Yeah, it was hilariously, and it was healing for a lot of people, honestly. And I should say, I was gonna play this song, and I'm glad I'm playing it now. But so when I was in 4th grade, I found out my mom was gonna be on the. I grew up with my grandparents because my mom had problems. I'll just say big problems. So I found out she was going to be on the news because she wanted to tell the world how she felt that she had a right to be a prostitute, you know, and I'm an attorney, so when I tell my attorney friends, they're in total shock. My songwriter friends were like, "Oh yeah, my mom's," but she would come visit at Christmas, and she was doing that kind of work. She had a serious heroin problem, and so I wrote this song. It's a kind of a Christmas song, but it's actually, for me, it's a self-talk song, list song that you know. I'll just play the song, but it means a lot to me, and I can tell that song that came from a deep place, and so
it's crushing, yes.
This one came from a pretty deep place. We'll see whose is the saddest. Actually, this song makes me laugh. I get joy out of these sad songs. So anyway. I'm a scratched up old truck bed. I'm a blown out tire. I'm a bent down nailhead. I'm a beer can on fire. I'm a 7th grade yearbook. I'm a hole in a shoe. I'm a you don't mean shit. Look, not a how do you do. I'm a blood-stained white t-shirt. I'm a chewed up bone. I'm a tackle box with just screws and dirt. I'm an out of order phone. I'm a penny on a train track. I'm a week old champagne. I'm a soaking wet paper sack. I'm an old man in pain. I'm a tangled up fishing line. I'm a dog that's been beat. I'm a sorry we're closed now sign. I'm a dead end street. I'm a broken down windmill. I'm an ex-wife at the bank. An old card on a windowsill. I'm a life raft that sank. I'm Easter Day Judas. How's the number she gave me wrong? I'm heroin at Christmas. I'm the end of the song. I'm heroin at Christmas. I'm the end of the song.
I think I relate most to the I'm an old man in pain line, but most of them, but that one the most. called heroin at Christmas.
It's funny you mentioned that. I woke up this morning,
Yeah.
went to bed fine, woke up with a knee injury. I don't know what the hell is going on, but getting old sucks. I don't know why this happened. My back goes out just looking in the mirror. I mean,
That is the last time I threw my back out. Was I woke up. That's all that happened. I woke up. My body like involuntarily tried to stretch, and that was it. It was all over. No, and I'm only in my late 20s. It's totally weird. Okay. Do you want to do the song finish? Yeah. Okay. So we did this. I continue to just add things onto the series to make it more and more complicated and challenging on myself all the time. So last month we did an experiment. My friend Sarah and I said, hey, what if I, in addition to the surprise cover, what if I send you a half-finished song? And you send me a half-finished song and we finish it. Hi, you guys. Hi. And then we hear it for the first time on stage. So that was really fun. So I'm like, hey, Chris, do you want to do this? And I honestly don't remember what I sent him. So I'm going to be extra surprised when I hear my forgotten work finished. It's going to be great. So we're going to do that. I'm going to, this is a song called If I Could that Chris sent me to finish. I think, Whalen, this is the one I was messing up the most, I think, right? Yes, it was. I never said that I would quit. I said I'd quit whiskey on the weeknight after the new year. Got my mind right. If I could. I never said that I would quit. I said I wanna slow it down. When your mom got worried with the kids around and things got blurry. If I should. You swore to God we were for better and for worse. And for worse, you're sitting alone right here. Still sipping on a beer. And
Then I quit whiskey on a weeknight after the new year gets my mind right. If I could.
How'd I do?
I know, I love that. That whole second verse is great.
Aw,
I gotta get the.
Yes,
get to
I
keep
will
the lyrics
actually
like
send
that.
you. Yes, yes, yes. You get to keep.
I love
it. Thank you. Yeah, it's a whole different. It's a whole different set of anxieties.
Was that gonna be on the card or no?
That's not on. That is on the card. I'm sorry. Yes, if I could. I'm sorry. It's called If I Could, and it is on your card.
Well, not on mine.
It's not.
It's on mine.
You sure?
It's on mine.
It's not on mine either.
Sure.
It's on mine.
I put them on there, and then I just rearranged. So that's very weird if it disappeared. I apologize.
Fix is in.
Yeah.
What?
The
Fix
fix
is
is
in.
Yeah, for sure. You guys have no idea how hard I tried to keep it fair. Okay.
Okay, this is very impressed at how well you played that. I
Thank
hope
you.
I can play this one, but I finished it, so here it is. Wake now, it's morning, the window waits for you to look out at the world. It's easy to think that the leaves haven't changed. The trees look the same as they were. We had it all, forever was true. It changes forever too. How it's expected to not fall apart. One goes and falls into love. The twilight sedation, the bones of the heart. They break when the growth pushes up. We had it all. Forever is real. Forever's changing still. Lie down hard and breathe till you learn how to pray. Cry now. Gardens don't always have something to say. It's only a day. It's only a day. You took the ring back and everything's gone. The trees look the same as they were. The records keep spinning around to the dawn. And clarity fades to a blur. We have it all. Forever's here. Changes forever near. We have it all. Forever's true. Changes forever too.
That was perfect.
Finished
Perfect.
last night.
Thank you. I love it. That in good Wonder What Wednesday fashion. Awesome. That's so fun. Okay. I'm so glad we have a new edition. Yeah, I'll send you a demo. Send me that. Yeah, awesome. Thank you for doing my work for me.
No.
Okay.
It's really weird because I'm like totally trying to guess like where it's coming from. But how
Right.
far was I?
No, you did great, and I purposely sent him something that I was not, that I didn't know where it was coming from. So
Yeah.
Anyway, can I? You guys are celebrating something tonight, and is it a birthday or an anniversary? Happy birthday, Sue! Awesome. Thank you, Sue Young. Amazing, beautiful songwriter. Yay! So glad to see you guys. Okay, I had to make sure we have at least one like fun, happy song tonight. So I checked in with Chris just to make sure that this wouldn't be offensive, because my first instinct was like, oh, I have to finish the song because he's gonna love it. It's called the 12-step, 2-step, and I checked in, and he's like, no, I'm pretty sure that's just gonna be fun and not offensive. It's very pro sobriety.
It's the 12-step, 2-step, so swing your partner around and take the howdy-do step. Serenity abound, it's not a porcelain promise that I won't drink no more out on the 12-step, 2-step and floor. If you're a friend of Bill, you're a friend of mine. If you roll uphill, you're my kind of guy. If you're lady luck with a Waterloo, I'll give my shirt a tuck, get my feet unstuck so I can dance with you. It's the 12-step, 2-step, so swing your partner around and take the howdy-do step. Serenity abound, it's not a porcelain promise that I won't drink no more out on the 12-step, 2-step and floor. I'm seeing straight with a crooked smile, 'cause I've got a date, sober style, and the tab is low, and I'm a happy man. Now I got more dough, so when I'm at the show and I can tip the band. It's the 12-step, 2-step, so swing your partner around and take the howdy-do step. Serenity abound, it's not a porcelain promise that I won't drink no more out on the 12-step, 2-step and floor. Out on the 12-step, 2-step and floor.
That wasn't offensive. Barbara
Good.
Nesbitt sings offensive songs.
She sure does.
I'm singing one in my head right now.
I'm not
Are
gonna,
we naked?
I'm not gonna get into the lyrics, but she has a song. I won't even.
Something
go
about she doesn't know what to do,
She has a
like a
song
certain
about
situation or something
her
like that.
private parts. But
Go on.
Not Barbara.
but
I have not played my masturbation song at Wonder Rollins yet. I'm just saying.
this
It's coming at some point.
Literally.
well this is a song that I'm gonna dedicate to Cameron because it's actually in line with what you just sang. It's for me. It actually is the happiest song I've ever written, but it's because of a dog, and Cameron's got this sweet dog up here,
Biscuit.
Biscuit,
Biscuit.
and anyway, yeah, it's also about Lubbock. I'm from Lubbock, got out finally. but it took a huge chunk of my soul.
You're still recovering, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tough place. It's a great place to leave. And I love everybody that is like, oh, there's some great things about Lubbock. Well, I'm not going to go on a preaching festival about it, but there's a lot of good artists that come out of there because there's a lot of people that suffer there. But one of the things about it is that you have two choices: create art or drink. And I mean, because there's not a lot going on. But anyway, this is a song called "Out of Lubbock." There was a big old dog pacing back and forth inside of a cage. Had a scar on its ear that ran clear across the front of his face. He had a boatload of ribs, but I could see that his eyes were okay. Like he knows what this is and knows what it ain't. Kinda like me. Kinda like me. I got out of Lubbock, but I'm not free. Kinda like me. A lot like me. Nothing to love, nothing to be. There ain't a goddamn thing on TV that don't make me sick. My ex-wife's new clown's on there now, selling trucks, trying to sound like a hit. And Jerry Jones just traded the world for one first-round pick. There's no bees in the hive, just flies, and that's it. Kinda like me. Kinda like me. I got out of Lubbock, but I'm not free. Kinda like me. A lot like me. Nothing to love, nothing to be. Saw a 73 F-150 pull up next to me. When the light turned green, it let off the most beautiful shriek. It had a scratch like the edge of the sky on a night in the trees. Mud flaps and an old bumper sticker, too worn out to read. Kinda like me. Now I'm pulling away in my brand new 73. In the back of the truck, smashed up Toshiba TV. And I'm rolling around like a sailor out on the sea. And that old dog standing tall, looking out at it all, right next to me.
I love the simplicity of a bumper sticker too worn out to read. It's such a simple concept with such an interesting line, and you're very good at that.
Well, I was just thinking as I was was singing it. I don't know what the hell that song's about, but it felt good.
Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. Whalen, do you want to come do a song? Yes. Whalen Nash is here for a few days. He's so handsome and nice and charming and talented.
And Maddie, get ready. You're coming up next.
Some musical chairs.
If you want to use my guitar, you're welcome.
Hi, Whalen.
Hi, everyone. I'm really enjoying this so much. It's sort of strange to come up and end that. Really enjoying the songwriting. It's been
Thank
great.
you. Yeah, you get both sides of the.
Both sides now.
Yep.
I've been in Baltimore for the last 2 years, so it's just such a pleasure to come back to a space where people really listen to music. Just enjoy it. I hope I got the wrong
Now they're
key.
gonna talk all through this song. No, I know. So this is I was in Baltimore last month?
Yes.
I don't know what time is. But I have a songwriting group every month or every week. I send out a prompt, so they're always great. But this prompt was long story long, and since I was in Baltimore, we wrote this one together. Long story long, as long as any night we stirred, folded in like paper birds till
We got a two-story house, one on the outside, and back behind the curtain is a story that we hide. No one knows about what our lives really are. They don't see the bottles, they just see the brand new car. We both sing Amazing Grace while we break each other's hearts. Then we wipe the blood off when we're almost torn apart. For better and for worse was in our vows, and that's why we're still living in a two-story house. The truth is locked inside, drowning in the lies. But whiskey can't quite cover up the cheating in your eyes. Ghosts just walk around, laughing at our pain. We're so batshit crazy, we just act like this is sane. We both sing Amazing Grace while we break each other's hearts. Then we wipe the blood off when we're almost torn apart. For better and for worse was in our vows, and that's why we're still living in a two-story house. We got a two-story house, one on the outside, and back behind the curtains is a story that we hide. Broken charms and broken bones and a broken fall. My heart is breaking bottles up against a broken wall. And I'm standing tall. My feet have walked around all night, around this house, and all the
Jesus never could stand up to his old man. When they asked him who he was, he used language that no one could understand. When Mama pulled the needle out of her left arm and held it in her hand, Jesus sat there watching Mama doing every ounce of Daddy's plan. Jesus slammed the screen door shut as I stepped off the porch. He healed the sick and blind, he even turned it all around for crooks and whores. But something must have happened, 'cause he damn sure don't seem interested no more. Jesus sat there watching Mama rolling all around the kitchen floor. You may think that I've gone overboard, holding such a grudge against our precious Lord. If he could turn all that damn water into wine, why can't he help this mother of mine? Jesus sat there silent as the tears rolled down my cheeks. Well, what did Lazarus do that made him worth more than my mama is to me? Well, someday when this is over, I hope you find out that you made your daddy pleased. Jesus sat there watching Mama die 7 days a week. Jesus sat there watching Mama die, never turned a cheek.
She said, I can remember your father, but I can't remember when I was so young. Please would you stay here with me till the last of songs are sung? She said, son, are you rested now that the war is finally done? She said, son, are you rested now that the side you're on has won? She said, I can remember a time when those colors ran strong as the river they sprung. And I'll keep on praying for peace till the last of songs are sung. He said, Mom, I was wounded deep. Can you see it on my face? He said, Mom, I was wounded deep. Was a long, hard fall from grace. He said, I can remember the crying, but I can't remember the names on their tongues. And I wish I could chant them all till the last of songs are sung. And he told her a story of heartache and glory, things that he wished he could wash from his skin, and his mouth took to drink, and what he wasn't thinking was too scared to sleep with the monsters within. He had drowned in the blood of a terrorized flood. He had stared in the eyes of the evil he'd done. He had clicked his boot heels and spun tears in the wheels. He had prayed to the Lord, take his life for his gun. Son, will you sit here with me? Will you lay your body down? Son, will you stay here with me till my love is where you drown? Till you won't remember the missiles, and you won't remember the flag that was on. My heart will be breaking for you till the last of songs are sung. My heart will be breaking for you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Chris is gonna take us out, and I am booked here for July's Wonder What Wednesday will be on July 8th. I'm 95% sure that Scott Strickland is going to be my guest, which I'm really excited about. It's awesome.
And then Mandy Rowden is on August 26th. Yeah. So next time you come, you won't hear any of these songs again.
Well, I want to say thanks, and I was gonna say it was an honor to play with you. I think you're one of the best songwriters in town.
Yeah.
And in this town, that's a big deal, because we're only a few towns that have this kind of a music scene. And but I was also gonna say I really appreciate Maddie joining me, and it's so great. It's so great to see everybody here. But I was gonna say that when Whalen showed up, he mentioned this song. So I'll finish with this song called "Move to Fort Worth." But it's so good to see Whalen Nash, and he sounded beautiful on it. I hope that was recorded when y'all were singing that.
I think Dan's got it.
Okay, that was so
Dan's the
beautiful.
man. Yeah.
And Whalen's going to be on the radio.
Oh my gosh, yes. I should have said that. Yes, Saturday, the singer in the song with Rush Evans, Whalen, is going to be on from 3 to 4 on Saturday. And I'll just be tagging along on the coattails.
Y'all should do that song.
We're going to do that song.
Okay. I'll be awesome. Okay. Well, this is moved forward. Dallas, Dallas, take off your black tie and rest. No one is watching, nobody cares who's the best. It made so much sense to my shadow. You got me all drunk on your hope. Now I see the reasons why people stay home or move forward, spend life alone. I see the reasons you left. Yes, I was wrong. Austin, Austin, opinions don't matter to me. You're so busy, I couldn't stop doing and be. You got me so lost in my wishes, I couldn't discover my dreams. Now I see the reasons why people stay home and move forward and spend life alone. I see the reasons you left, and yes, I was wrong. Born in a San Antonio trailer, I hope that nobody could see. I thought I was a failure, but I was so wrong about so many things. And I see the reasons why people stay home and move forward, spend life alone. I see the reasons you left. Yes, I was wrong. Houston, Houston, how many hearts have you held? Nothing is moving on I-10 or inside myself. You made me the director of traffic, so I couldn't stay in my lane. Now I see the reasons why people stay home and move forward and spend life alone. I see the reasons you left. Yes, I was wrong. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you so much, Chris Ritter. Thank you,